We are watching Alex Hormozy, and this person is very inspiring for young people who want to be abundant, who want to have some business and so on. I believe small businesses or even a little bigger businesses help to the community to bring more money and to bring more abundance to all, and it's beautiful. But this person said he never stops working. He doesn't want family, and he actually doesn't need anything else but working to gather more and more and more. And I wonder, what does it do in the human mind, and what does it do with our psychology when we reach certain level of abundance? When do we know that we are able to stop, or we can stop, and we have to stop? Because I feel that we can become victims to the abundance a lot.
And Alex Hormozy even shared honestly on his podcast with Tony Robbins that he also doesn't know where this is going to go, because he just has one money goal and then he has the next money goal and he just moves there, and that's what his whole life is about. He said that he adopted the belief, fuck happiness. It's just something that he never could wrap his head around, to be happy and do what he loves. So he said, hey, I'm not going to chase that. It seems unattainable for me. So let's just work more. Let's just make more money. That's something that I'm good at. And he was very vulnerable and open about this with Tony Robbins. And I found it really interesting because it can be a struggle. And we watched the other day The Killers of the Flower Moon, the movie.
Which is actually representing all this greed and the power of money and all of these things which you could not think of until you have the money which you craved your whole life. And then instead of enjoying that money finally, because you say always, and Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about it always, once I have the money, I'll enjoy, my life is gonna be great and calm and everything will be perfect. And then you have the money and you realize I need more because my expenses are higher and I want also that thing and this thing.
It's not even that, I think. I think once you have reached a certain level of affluence, that you can get trapped in this program of just making more and more money. You're not even having like a goal or a certain need anymore, that you say, hey, I really have this dream, I want to buy this house or this business, but you just make money for the sake of making money, and you can get so trapped in it. And in this movie, there was this old guy, he was kind of the king of the town, and he had his nephew come over to help him out to work, and then he made his nephew to marry a very rich woman, and that old man just wanted to make sure that all the relatives from that woman would be killed. He organized the murders of them so that all the money will flow to their family and to him as well. And he kept saying how important it is, and we have to look the truth in the eyes that they are gonna die, and we have to make sure that this money stays in the family. But he was like 80. Why does it matter to him to have that money? Why is he fighting so hard for it, going above and beyond, killing people, just to make sure that that money comes to him? And he was already very abundant. He already had everything that he could want, and he would not have more things that he could buy with that money that he would get additionally.
He had a respect. He had all the wealth you could want. And he also had a beautiful community around him, which he actually destroyed. And which everybody was
and
basically
who
killed.
Trusted him. And yeah.
So why to destroy something like this for a little bit more when you will have to enjoy it on your own? And when you will have to be like left disrespected and maybe in a jail, right? So we were still wondering and questioning us, hey, why do those people do this? Why do they actually go this route? You know, why don't they just stay where they are and enjoy what they have with the people around them, which are also abundant in the same community and which can like create together, right? Why are we still pushed also in this society to be even better, even healthier, even I don't know, younger, and all the time something more? There's always, for everybody from us, something which we can do more of and which we could be better in. And it's endless. It's absolutely endless. And then it's a very big problem to reach happiness, like Alex Hormozy. I understand the concept and the frustration, because once Alex Hormozy will be healthy, he will be like a computer. He will just reach, or he will be like in a computer game. He just has a target and he has to go to another level, another level. And then there has to happen something what Dr. Joe says. It has to be trauma or loss or, you know, some disease, some financial problems. And basically these kind of people are asking for that, you know, or maybe their soul is meant to live in this kind of energy and have this life this way on the planet, and just fill their cup up with this kind of greed.
Because we connect being rich with having a lot of money. That's the only connection that we make. We don't look at somebody that lives in a small community of fishermen and is really happy with what he's doing and is in nature, has amazing people around him, that person is actually rich. We don't consider that.
I, for example, was the girl which wanted to have everything Dior and Burberry and all these handbags. It was like 20 years ago. I had the nails and I had the high heels and I was perfect. Now I realized how much it was damaging my health, how the underwear was full of nylon, damaging my health. I had some health issues later from it. How the cosmetics which I put on my body was poisoning my body, and how I now, it sounds so crazy, but Raphael made the other day beef tallow and I put it on my face and my face doesn't have any reaction to it. And I'm like, wow, I spend like really a lot of money for my creams, which are beautifully packed and they smell good and they are organic and all of these things. And
I bought some leftover beef tallow for $3. I rendered it down, put some essentials in it and created a skin care product from it.
yeah,
and it's better than anything else.
And some sesame oil you put in there, but doesn't matter. It's like crazy what we are sold for. We are basically everything what we are purchasing and what has nice packaging is actually the thing which we don't need, because we can do everything in our own home, right? We don't need a lot of stuff, and it's becoming quite boring then. So sometimes it's really cool to treat yourself or to treat myself with something really fun, but then I realize I have this fun thing and I have to finish using it, because I still go to the absolutely natural ways of treating my body and so on. And it's really funny because now if you don't have 7 products for your skincare, you are a total dinosaur. And I'm just like asking myself, if I put all of them together in one phase, how the body and the liver are going to be exhausted in like a few weeks, right? So, yeah.
But we don't want to put down to generate money or to become abundant. We think it's something that those who want to aspire to that it's absolutely great, and we aspire to this as well. It's just that we are not sold for buying the fancy outfits to impress other people, or just to be lost in that making money that we can't see anything else in life anymore. In the end, we want to have the freedom to do whatever we want, whenever we want. We want to be able to travel if we want to go somewhere. But what do we want to do? We want to have a nice home, we want to have a nice garden, grow our own food, and just have a happy and calm life.
With some happy and calm people around us.
And not worry about money, right? Like it's totally going to change the life quality. And then with more money, we can maybe invest in some project that really moves us, that we feel like could contribute to the planet. For example, if I could work with soil, that I could restore the soil health on lands, that would be incredible. That would be something I would absolutely love doing.
As children, we lived in this block of flats, and we always had like once a month or once a 3 weeks or so, everybody gathered. We had this activity, everybody gathered in front of the house, adults, children, and we collected all the trash everywhere. you know, and the children were taught by doing things. And we were a community, we were sharing how it's not right that you throw away trash, how it's not cool that you litter everywhere. And I have it until today, this ability to recognize and to see this, I remember until today that I can't litter everywhere and so on. And I see nowadays children are a little bit disconnected from
But
it.
how did it feel for you to have a group of people or community coming together and cleaning up the nature? How did it feel?
That felt the best, because the community is the beauty about everything. I know everybody's different, everybody has their own problems, but if you have a target,
You all want to do something good.
Yeah, if you want to do something good, it can be just collecting the trash all over the place where you live. You connect and you bond with this little activity, and yeah, it was a really nice activity for us. And we saw our parents, how they talk to each other. We were happy as kids that they interact, because as children we already knew everybody everywhere, right? Because children do that. It was feeling really cool. So I'm just wondering, what do you think about this kind of like mindset, how those people think? Because I know in Dr. Joe's, for example, people create a lot of money and then they give it to people who in need. And I believe that it's true abundance, because you know you can create it, you are it. And people in Dr. Joe's work especially are working on their worthiness. They are worthy to receive, they are worthy to be happy and healthy. I believe if I don't work on it, or if you don't work on the worthiness, it's the key to everything. I see it in people on the events, or when I meet somebody who does Dr. Joe's work. I believe that this is the key to the true abundance, which will never be taken away from you, because you will have such a glow that it's just not possible. If you will build yourself in and work yourself into this kind of energy, that it's absolutely invincible, I believe.
Thank you so much for being with us today. And if you would like to share some more time with us, we also have this video here for you next.